Do you remember the excitement? Not so long ago, a new word entered our vocabulary. It was everywhere. The Metaverse. It promised a revolution, a new internet, a new way of life. We were told we would work, play, and socialize in vast, interconnected digital worlds. Companies rebranded themselves, pouring billions of dollars into building this future. We saw visions of digital avatars that looked just like us, or fantastical versions of ourselves, exploring digital cities and attending virtual concerts with people from across the globe. It was a grand, almost utopian vision of the next chapter for humanity. A seamless blend of our physical and digital lives. This wasn't just about video games. The Metaverse was pitched as the ultimate successor to the mobile internet. Imagine putting on a headset and instantly being transported to a virtual office to collaborate with colleagues. Or walking through a digital mall, trying on virtual clothes that would then be delivered to your physical home. Medical students could practice complex surgeries without risk. Architects could walk through their buildings before a single brick was laid. The possibilities seemed truly endless, limited only by our imagination. The hype was incredible. It felt like we were on the cusp of science fiction becoming reality. It was a gold rush for the digital age, and everyone wanted to stake their claim. The narrative was powerful and persuasive, painting a picture of a future that was not just possible, but inevitable. The momentum was undeniable, and it felt like this new reality was just around the corner. It promised to break down geographical barriers, making the world a smaller, more accessible place. You could visit the pyramids, attend a lecture at a top university, or meet up with family from another continent, all from your living room. This was the ultimate promise of the Metaverse, a new reality built by us for us.
But then something happened. Or perhaps something didn't happen. The headlines started to change. The initial excitement began to fade, replaced by skepticism and even ridicule. The promised virtual worlds often felt empty, clunky, and graphically underwhelming. Headsets were expensive and uncomfortable for long periods. The seamless, interconnected universe we were promised felt more like a collection of disconnected, walled-off digital experiences. So, the big question on everyone's mind is the Metaverse dead? Did we all get swept up in a wave of collective hype, only to be left with a fantasy that couldn't deliver? It's a fair question. The Metaverse, as it was originally sold to us, has not materialized. The mass migration to virtual reality hasn't happened. However, declaring it dead might be too simple an answer. While the initial, all-encompassing vision has faded, the story isn't over. The conversation is shifting. We are starting to look beyond the hype and see where the real value lies. Perhaps the Metaverse was never meant to be a complete replacement for our reality. Maybe its true potential is more subtle, more practical, and more integrated into our existing lives. This is where our journey begins today. We will look past the headlines and the hype cycle to find the truth. The Metaverse might not be what we thought it would be, but that doesn't mean it's gone forever. It's changing. In this video, we'll uncover the real business wins that are happening right now. We'll explore how virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality are creating real value in specific applications. And we'll ask the most important question: what's next for the Metaverse, and what does it mean for you?
While the grand vision of a social metaverse has stalled, a quiet revolution is taking place in less glamorous but highly practical areas. One of the most significant success stories is in corporate training and education. Imagine trying to teach a new mechanic how to service a complex jet engine, or a surgeon how to perform a delicate new procedure. In the real world, this is expensive, time-consuming, and carries inherent risks. But in a virtual reality environment, these risks disappear completely. Trainees can practice complex tasks over and over again in a perfectly simulated, safe, and controlled setting, building muscle memory and confidence without consequence. Companies like Walmart are using VR to train employees on everything from customer service scenarios to managing Black Friday crowds. In the medical field, platforms like Also VR are providing surgeons with virtual operating rooms where they can hone their skills, while enterprise applications are providing clear business value. The most visible and consumer-facing success of metaverse technologies is undeniably in the world of gaming. The promise of stepping inside the game, of physically ducking behind cover or swinging a sword yourself, is a powerful fantasy that modern technology is finally beginning to deliver on. Concerts held within games like Fortnite and Roblox draw in millions of attendees, creating massive shared cultural moments. Artists like Travis Scott, Marshmello, Blackpink, and BTS have performed as giant digital avatars to audiences far larger than any physical stadium could hold. While virtual reality aims to replace our surroundings with a digital world, its cousin, augmented reality, is finding widespread success by enhancing the world we already live in. From the playful face filters on Instagram and Snapchat to the global phenomenon of Pokemon Go, augmented reality has seamlessly integrated digital content into our physical reality. With augmented reality, you can use your phone to place a true-to-scale, three-dimensional model of that sofa right in your space. Companies like IKEA and Wayfair have used this technology to great effect. A technician repairing a complex piece of machinery can wear augmented reality glasses that overlay digital instructions, diagrams, and data directly onto their field of view. So, you've seen the successes. You're convinced there's value here beyond the hype. Now you might be asking, how does my business get started? The most critical first step is to resist the urge to just jump in. The biggest mistake companies made during the hype peak was building a metaverse presence just for the sake of it, driven by FOMO. Before you spend a single dollar, you must start with a fundamental question. Why? Are you trying to reach a new, younger demographic? Are you looking to improve your employee training? Or maybe you want to reduce returns in your e-commerce business by letting customers visualize products in their own homes. Once you have a clear why, the next question is where. The metaverse is not one single place. Choosing the right playground is crucial. If your objective is to connect with a young audience, platforms like Roblox or Fortnite are logical choices. If your goal is more professional, you'll be looking at entirely different platforms. You also need to consider the level of immersion required. Or could you achieve your goal more effectively and accessibly with augmented reality on a smartphone? AR has a much lower barrier to entry. The real challenge is creating an experience that is genuinely engaging. People are not going to visit your virtual space just to look at a three-dimensional logo. Create a game or a quest related to your brand. Host live events with Quandas. Create virtual clubhouses or lounges where fans of your brand can gather and socialize. Instead of just building for your audience, build with them. When you empower your audience to contribute, they become stakeholders. If you can't measure it, you can't improve it. To build a sustainable strategy, you need to focus on metrics that are tied directly to your business goals. Track metrics that indicate genuine engagement. How long are people staying? How many users are returning visitors? Don't be afraid to ask your audience directly for feedback. This is an iterative process of testing, learning, and refining. Your metaverse presence should not be static. It should be constantly evolving based on real user behavior.
So we return to our original question. Is the metaverse dead? The answer is a clear no. What is dead is the overinflated, unrealistic hype of 2021. The crash of that specific hype cycle was a necessary correction. What remains is something far more practical. This is the real metaverse, not a replacement for reality, but a powerful set of tools to enhance it. The future of the metaverse is not one of escapism, but one of integration. It's about creating a powerful synthesis of our physical and digital presence, where each enhances the other. This is not the end of the metaverse story, it is simply the end of the beginning. The foundational technologies are continuing to mature. The metaverse is evolving. It is quietly becoming a part of our world, not by replacing it, but by adding powerful new layers of information, connection, and capability. The next chapter is still being written, and it promises to be far more real than the fiction we were sold.
And that's a wrap for today. Metaverse mission complete. Now it's your turn to disrupt the ordinary, grow extraordinary. What's your next move to glitch the game? Drop it in the comments and be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to keep sparking with the Glitch and Grow Lab. Let's rewrite reality together.